protect. Quoc is mean the nation. Quoc is mean the protect the country or the save the country. This pagoda that is a very famous Buddhist temple in Hanoi and the oldest one, almost 1,500 years old. But you know that because of the war and the time, everything inside was rebuilt and restored. Yeah. And the Quoc Pagoda located inside a very famous lake in Hanoi. The people that call this one that is the West Lake. The West Lake that is the biggest lake in Hanoi. Follow the document, the total area of this lake around 600 hectares. The road around the lake about 18 kilometers. And this one that is the biggest lake in Hanoi, West Lake. And back to the pagoda, this pagoda was divided into the two main parts. Now we are inside the first part of the pagoda. The first part, the first thing I want to show everybody, we have a chance to see the very famous tree inside the pagoda. The people that call this one the Buddhist tree, a banyan tree. Or some of the people, the Indian people that call the people tree. The tree is very famous, the tree from the India. Because follow the legend, one Buddha, Sikha Amoni, is sitting under the tree. And the tree was planted by the first Indian president came here in 1959. His name the Prasad. The first Indian president, he planted the tree over here as a present to the pagoda. A lot of the people, when they believe in the Buddhist, they come to the pagoda, they're walking one round or three rounds. They walk around, they wishing for the lucky, for the happiness. Yeah. And inside the pagoda over there, because I don't want talking so loudly inside the holy area, something about the statue of the Buddha I want to tell all of you. When you go to the most of the Buddhist temple in the center, you see a lot of statues inside. On the top level, in the center, you see the main Buddha, Sikha Amoni, the top one. Under Sikha Amoni, they call the Asida. Asida, the follower of the main Buddha. Under Asida, you see the Happy Buddha, big belly, Happy Buddha. Under Happy Buddha, they call the Lady Buddha, the Buddha with so many hands to help the people. Yeah. Two sides of the main Buddha, you see some of the smaller statues two sides. The people that call that one, that is the follower of the main Buddha, the supporter of the main Buddha. Yeah. And sometimes you see some of the statues look like a human being. The people that call the landlord. I mean the God to control the land, the God to control this area. And one more thing, when we come inside here on the left hand side, on the wall, you see a lot of small picture on the left hand side. Let us come in, see on the left. So many small picture inside. That is the picture of the dead people. They are the local people, they stay around here. When they die, the family took the picture over here. Yeah, and after that they do some of the spirit ceremony. They put the picture for the dead people on the left hand side. They want the dead people stay close to the Buddha when stay in the world, And on this side you see now the photo. The photo on the right hand side for the famous visitor. When they come to visit the pagoda, the monk they put the photo for the famous people on the right hand side. For example, the former Russian president came here in the 2010. His picture on the right hand side. And around 8 years ago, very famous the football team from the England, the Arsenal team. Do you know football club? The soccer, the Arsenal team. The whole team came over here, and the picture for the future players on the right hand side. Yeah, that is this side for the famous, another side for the dead. Don't make mistake between the dead and famous, okay? Yeah. And now give the time for the body around 10 minutes. Come inside, have a look. If you want to take a photo, I can do the photo. But remember, when they come, take off the suit when they come inside. 10 minutes, we come back over here before they go to the second part of the pagoda. Okay? You get it? Yeah, thank you. Namaste. And now we are in the second part of the pagoda. I told before the people to call this one that is the garden tower. You see the tower over here. The tower that is the tomb of the monks. When the very famous monk of the pagoda, when they died, they cremate the body, they burn the body, they put the ash inside here. The tower that is the tomb of the monks. The garden tower that is the cemetery for the famous monk. Inside the second part of the pagoda, you see a lot of statues inside over there. Yeah, later when you come inside, most of the statues in the center area for dedicated for the famous monk. When the very famous monk died, not only to cremate the body, to put the ash inside here, but also they make the statue for them in the center. I mean, most of the statues in the center for the monks. On the right hand side, you see some of the statue for some of the lady. In Vietnam, they call the Holy Lady. That is a local religion for the Viet people. The Viet people, besides pray for the Buddha, they pray for the Holy Lady. For example, under the tree over here, do you see the one statue for one lady, right? The people that call this lady, that is a lady god of the heaven. The lady god to control the sky. And later when you come inside, another side, you see the one more statue for the one lady. They call that one, that is the lady god of the mountain. The lady god to control all the mountain in Vietnam. That is a local religion for the Viet people. Yeah. And the house area, they call the garden tower. And now keep the time for the body about another 10 minutes. Walking around here, photography. One of the best position to taking a picture of the garden tower. Later you move somewhere over there. We have a chance to see the whole view of the tower. Very good for photography. Yeah. And now time for everybody walking around photography a little bit. And after that we come back over here. I'm talking to Vietnamese a little bit. Okay? Yeah, thank you.
Cái này